Hey y'all, welcome back. Today, look at this color blend. Like, look at it. So cute. So today we are doing some 100% human hair boho braids, tree braids, whatever you want to call them. But we are using hair from Ywigs. Once again, they sent me 3 of their 20-inch loose deep bundles in the color number 4, number 30, and number 27. So, as always, I washed this hair, soaked it in some vinegar for about 15 minutes, let it air dry, and set it up on my rack. And we're going to get straight into it. So, what I usually do for every single client is I part straight down the middle, then I'll part from ear to ear across the back and ear to ear across the top. This just helps me section off the hair and really just prepare it for whatever style I'm about to do. So this is going to be my large size. I'm going to do 3 rows below the ear, and then I'm going to do 5 rows above the ear. As always, I started off as if I'm doing a regular knotless braid, but instead of braiding hair, I'm adding the human bulk hair. I always leave a piece out at the root of the braid. Some people decide not to do that in the very back due to like tangling or matting in the back. But as long as you got quality hair, you don't really got to worry about that. And as long as you take care of your braids, of course. But this hair is good quality. I'm not worried about tangling. So I'm going to do the back braids just as I would do the rest of the braids. A lot of people ask me how many pieces of human hair do we leave out per braid. For this style specifically, I left out probably somewhere between like 5 to like 9 pieces. Sometimes I left 2 out at the top, sometimes I left 1 out at the top, but I don't even really count. I just go based off of how far I've braided, if that makes sense. So I'll usually braid down about 2 to 3 inches before I add another piece of the human hair, as you guys are going to see in the video. So let's get into this hair. This is the chestnut color that is very, very pretty, and I'm so glad they're finally coming out with blended bulk hair because nobody feels like mixing. Mixing braiding hair alone is already time consuming, but mixing, I don't know if you guys have ever tried to mix bulk hair. It is so difficult, really. It's difficult and it's time consuming. It's hard to keep it like the hair aligned and mix it up at the same time. It's just annoying. So Ywigs helped us out with that, and they came out with this blend. Like I told you guys earlier, it is a blend of number 4, number 30, and number 27. I really love the look. It's like browns and blondes. It's very, very pretty. I used every bit of those 3 bundles for her head. I did not leave any hair behind. Another question I get is, how do you seal the ends of your braids? So, because we're using human hair only and no braiding hair, I just make sure that I add enough human hair to where I'm braiding down past my client's natural hair. And then I just go take a small little piece, wrap it around, and seal it with nail glue, as you guys see me doing in the video. It's really easy. It's just you need to make sure you're down past the client's real hair. Usually I'll stop right after I pass their real hair. Okay, so right here y'all see me taking that small piece, wrapping it around a few times, and then I'm going to add just a small drop of nail glue and continue wrapping. This is what I do for every single braid, and you will have 0 issues with the braid coming loose. And as long as you go down past their real hair, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. So right here, you see that I added 2 pieces of the bulk hair to leave out at the roots. I do that to give more of a fuller look at the root and the base of the hair. You can really just adjust that based on the look you're going for. But normally once I get up past the ear, I like to add 2 pieces to every single braid at the top. This also just makes sure that I'm using all the hair, because for me personally, the more hair I can get in there, the better, because I love like the sew-in type look. I like when mostly all you see is the bulk hair. The least amount of braids that you see, the better, in my opinion. So in order to give it a fuller look, I make sure I start really adding a lot of the bulk hair the closer I get up to the top. This style normally takes me somewhere between 6 and 8 hours, I would say. I really loved using this hair. This was my first time using it, and I feel like it gave like kind of like a blowout look. It looked very pretty when it was dry and when it was wet. It's more of a wavy look than a curly one. It's really pretty. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm starting to add in a bunch of the curly hair. Like every inch, basically, I'm leaving out a piece. And that's because I'm at the very top of her head. And like I said, I want it to look very full. And I'm trying to get in as much of that hair as I can. I do have a coupon code for you guys. The code is Shania. This will give you some money off of your Ywigs order, regardless of what you decide to purchase. But make sure y'all check out this chestnut blend bundles, because this hair was super pretty. I loved the fact that I did not have to manually mix these colors, because if you know, you know, having to do that is very time consuming and very annoying, to be honest. So I love that they do offer color blends. That makes the process so much easier. I don't have to do a lot of prep work before my client arrives, and yeah, it's just perfect. So if you guys are interested in this hair, go check them out. I'll leave everything in the description box. Once I'm done, I normally go in with my diamond brush and brush the hair out and get any loose strands out of there. Then I'll usually go in with my spray bottle of just water, and I spray down the curls and brush them out. You could also mix conditioner with this water. And some people like to use mousse. I use mousse sometimes, but mousse kind of leaves like a residue, so you'll end up having to wash it out after a certain amount of time. So initially, when I do my client's hair, I like to just use water. I'll also leave the link to this mist and spray bottle down below in case any of you guys are interested. They have plenty of them to choose from on Amazon. You really can just type it in. But it really comes in handy for these braids and like for evenly distributing the water. But you see how easy this is gliding through this hair, because this hair is bomb and it's very pretty. This is perfect for those who don't want like too much maintenance, because the hair is not curly, but it's not straight. It's literally perfect. Y'all see it. But these are the finished results. They look so pretty on her. I'll make sure I leave everything in the description box that you guys need. Let me know what you want to see next time. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.